Hey friends, Kevin here, and I wanted to talk to you about two dangers that lurk in state and national parks and camping areas, especially in my part of the world, Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky areas. These two things may not end your life. Number one, poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac. Now you can look up how to identify this stuff. You can find videos on all that. I'm not going to waste your time with it, because let me explain to you how it is here in Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky in these areas. Basically, if it isn't blades of grass and you see it and it's green, there's a good chance one of these things is mixed in there with it. And I've seen this in all three of these states in different places I have camped over the last 8 or 9 years. And I can tell you that people come in here from other areas and they aren't paying attention to this stuff. And the assumption is that because it is nice and manicured, and because it is a state park or a national forest, that this stuff somehow has been removed. And that could not be further from the truth. Now, I have been lucky enough, I have not been into this stuff since I was a kid. But somewhere in the last few days, being out in these places, I managed to get some of this. And this is what you see on my arm. It is over here on this wrist. There are a couple of places on my legs. Luckily, these are very small patches, because usually this stuff gets turned loose and it is much, much bigger of an area that it covers. But to give you an example, I know of one national park affiliated campground in this area. And it has these nice paved loops, and it has these nice pull-ins for RVs. And every couple of rows, they have a really nice bathhouse, shower facilities, everything you could want. And the design of this place is that you walk out of your little campsite and you walk on that paved road and you go all the way around the couple of loops to get to those facilities. Unfortunately, what people end up doing is taking a shortcut. They go out of the back of their campsite, running through this stuff, because it's quicker for them to get to the bathhouse, especially if they have kids or grandchildren with them. And I have stopped people and I have mentioned this to them, and I have had them look at me like I'm some kind of alien party pooper and blown me off. And sure enough, if they stay there long enough, several days later, I see all of the people that they're camping with covered in pink and white calamine lotion. So the point I'm trying to get across is this stuff is not just going to be out on hiking trails and up in the mountains. There is a good chance, a better than average chance, that you are going to have some of this in your campsite if you are in one of these 3 states. And before I give you nightmares with the second thing I'm actually going to show you, I need to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, which are batteries made by Okmo. High capacity batteries, they make these in sizes all the way up to 400 amp hours. They have a bunch of built-in protection, including what I think is the most important one, which is built-in low temperature protection. So if you're looking to upgrade, you're thinking about doing this in a build, drop down to that link below, bounce over, and you're going to get some unbelievable prices on this stuff. And the second one are these cute little microscopic bugs called chiggers. These things are so tiny, they look like they would be harmless. They are not harmless. They will make your life miserable. And I have been so many areas over the years in these places, and you look down at a sign and it is covered with these things running around. Little cement walls, little wooden benches. So you and whoever you're with, when you're in this part of the country, you need to get in a habit anywhere you go of looking closely before you plop your little butt down on something. You could be downtown in one of the towns, at a museum, at an ice cream parlor. It doesn't matter. You come out and sit down on the nice little benches they've provided. You need to look before you sit down, because it may be covered with these things. And you get eaten up by these things, your life is going to be really miserable for about the next week. So let me know if you agree or disagree with these things, what your experiences have been, if you have been the unlucky victim of one of these things, especially down in this Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky area I'm talking about. We all learn from each other. We'll talk soon.